right. Well, Matt, nice to have you back.
Hey, good to be here, Dr. Levin.
Exciting times with this huge conference coming in September and huge things coming on with this TAAACC Digital Business Accelerator. Matt, if you could describe to us what this Digital Business Accelerator program is all about.
This is a game changer for our TAAACC members. Because of the infrastructure that Union can provide digitally for our small businesses, we want to provide an opportunity for businesses across the state to onboard and be a part of this ecosystem. And so beginning in May, we're going to have a series of beta testers of Black-owned businesses across the state, starting locally in the DFW area, but then branching out into our other 25 markets to onboard businesses on this platform. Why is this important? Well, TAAACC, as we are building our network of 250,000 Black-owned businesses in the state of Texas, we need a way to not only communicate with them, but also support them. And this is a great avenue to provide that type of business ecosystem in 2022 and beyond. And with that, because I'm so excited about this, for the next 3 or 4 months, as the Union team work with TAAACC and as TAAACC communicates with these business owners, we're going to have a spotlight at our conference in September so that we can show our conference attendees, our partners, the impact and the power of creating a digital ecosystem across the state of Texas.
Man, I love the sound of that. It sounds good. Right? And see, here's the funny thing. So many people have ideas that sound good. Yeah. And, oh, you should try this and it might be great. But somehow you came in and lobbied so hard for TAAACC that you are actually getting this cohort free stuff. You want to tell them about the stuff? You want me to tell them about the stuff that you were able? If you're too modest,
we can both talk about it because one, as an entrepreneur, I think it's very important to find the best tools possible to build your business. Also, I recognize that there are a lot of options and there are a lot of tools out there for businesses to be efficient. What helped me, what gravitated me towards Union was your mission, as you all want to build community. And I say we want to build community. Sure. As Union, it's important for representative communities to have some type of control, some type of say-so in how their businesses are operating, but also how they can influence their community, whether it's giving back to charities that are within local spaces, whether it is providing job opportunities for innovative businesses, right? We are learning that they're not traditional brick and mortar businesses anymore, so we have to be relevant for that. So in order for TAACC to be relevant as an advocacy organization, we need those tools to be offered to our businesses, and this was it.
Well, you got them, and not only did you get the tool of the software, but I'm just going to go through what your vice chair was able to secure by twisting. Now, he didn't twist arms. Union believes in local business owners, and so it was one of those things where I think everybody sees the opportunities here. So I'm just going to look at, okay, so what is it that you get as a part of just being a part of the Digital Business Accelerator? You get a pre-configured tablet to help you run your digital business at no cost to you. You get a wireless printer to print order tickets and receipts if you happen to need that. You get personalized white glove service. Boy, you spoil your people. You spoil them. I'm just saying.
It's needed. We need all the tools so that we can be relevant in this environment.
I'm preaching to the choir and from the choir. Okay, we need this. So your vice chair got our customer care team to build. So for all the participants, build your web store for you and your mobile store for you. And that's right, you get a web store and a mobile store that you don't have to pay for. More of that to come. And then also, you got them to make a service call to your location to help them launch.
Yes. We're creating at TAAACC, we're creating a system so that not only we're just giving our businesses a product, we also want to have internally ways of communicating with them. And that's why it's really important to build sustainability at TAAACC for that.
Yeah. And now, I guess at some point we have to get into the nuts and bolts of what Union does, especially for the individuals who are now as a part of this program, right? Trying to see what it is that they need and what they need to do.
Yes.
And so Union sets up relationships between you and your local ecosystem and the entire financial and banking world, which means we have the same responsibility that any bank that has to be responsible about who the person is that's doing business with us at all times, right? We have those money laundering and other forms of regulation on Union. And so in order for us to be able to partner with TAAACC or anybody else on our closed ecosystem, we have to make some assurances and we have to make sure that there's trust all around.
So Dr. Lovin, quick question. So, or a quick recap. This is essentially, we're creating a digital bank or ecosystem for TAAACC.
Yeah.
And this will, and we're not substituting it being a bank,
Sure.
but what are the regulations Union will have to report, or their SEC regulations or things like that?
Yeah, so everything that we have to deal with acts much like a bank. So we have to have our partner in this case is a company called Stripe. And so Stripe, the same way that they work with any other financial institution, is required to know their customer. And by knowing your customer, that doesn't mean you just wave down the
it's a certification process.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're going to go through, as you're onboarding, a process where they verify your business. They verify you and that you're, not some bad actor or on some terrorist watch list. And they verify things like your account number and your routing number so that as transactions come through, you get paid, which is extremely important.
So transparency is key in this space.
So as the chief trust officer, it's my job to make sure that all of the dealings that the company is involved in, internal and external, are above board and consistent with the way in which Union approaches advocating for local business worldwide. Right. And so we have this responsibility. You have this responsibility. These ecosystems have needs for security. All of the elements of Union are completely secure and have experts who have had to do financial money movement worldwide, overseeing the types of transactions that go on.
Gotcha.
Right. And so the interesting thing is that, it's going to, as you on board this digital business accelerator, it's going to feel the same way it felt when you started your business and you went to the bank. And so there are going to be some things that you have to have in order to verify who you are and begin in this program.
Gotcha.
So you're going to have your EIN or your social security number if you're an individual running your own business. You're going to have your legal business address, very much necessary because all of these things get verified and checked on. You have to be a 25% or more owner of the business and have the authority to make these banking decisions for your business. You're going to need your bank account number and your routing number, right, so that you can actually point those transactions in the position to pay you. You're going to need your pictures of both sides of your valid ID, right? The same way you would if you went into a bank and started an account. And then your business website or your URLs that you have for social media, for your Instagram, Twitter, all of those things so that you can integrate and have a fully useful web page. And so I know it seems like a long list of things that you need, but we also had a pretty good list of things that you get. right? All of those elements that you somehow negotiated to make sure that your membership at TAAACC would have everything that they needed, from the hardware itself to the customer service that they need. This program is shaping up to be top notch. And I love to hear some of your sort of final thoughts about what it is that you think needs to be top of mind for your business owners that are TAAACC business owners that are some of the ones who have been highlighted and been asked to be a part of this Digital Business Accelerator program. What's your message to them?
Well, my message, one, is that this is a program that is going to transform TAAACC in the future and the black business ecosystem in the state of Texas. With that being said, we are taking this very seriously, and the amount of procedures and the protocols that has been implemented here, I think shows the seriousness of this initiative. And I want to ensure all of our TAAACC members, all of our businesses who are interested in this program, that we take that very seriously. Like our team at TAAACC have been training for weeks on this so that we can be very familiar with this technology, because you all are not just acquiring data, you're empowering TAAACC to be able to maneuver this also, which is creating ecosystems all across the state. And so I want the businesses, people who are interested, to seriously take time out, get all of the paperwork, as we are used to providing this information to banks, to traditional lenders, to people in that space. This is the same vein. And so with this opportunity, this is not only going to provide exposure to these businesses, but it is also, like I said, and I keep reiterating, making us relevant in the current business ecosystem.
Yeah, well, one thing I love about business owners in general, and certainly about black business owners, is we don't waste a thing. If we get an opportunity, we leverage it. If we find out that something works, we use it. And so my earnest plea to all of you is to leverage the hard work that your officers are putting in. And I can tell you firsthand that they are doing the work to make sure you have the best potential experience here, and that you have the best opportunity to positively impact your business's trajectory going forward. All I ask, and I think all he asks and everybody involved, is that you give it a real try, that you do, that you actually bring your information, you get the ball rolling, and you take advantage of things in the exact way that he's confident that you will. And I think that we're going to be talking about some major positive things coming from black businesses in the state of Texas that are going to change the world.
Dr. Loving, thank you very much. This is your show, but this is definitely rewarding for me as someone who care about black businesses all over the country.
Sure.
But try to figure out systems so that our skill set of being efficient with our resources can be utilized to create abundance. We are very talented in what resources we have, but historically we have not had the access to capital and opportunities to be able to maximize that for our families and for our communities. And so this is a technology that can catapult that opportunity, so our resources can be exponentially utilized.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that says it perfectly. Just that, hey, we got a chance, there's an opportunity, and we're all excited to be a part of it. And thank you, Matt, for bringing TAAACC and making both institutions better and really creating opportunities that are going to positively affect black business owners, not just in the state of Texas. But I got a feeling that this is the type of thing that can take on nationwide.
Well, I thank you, Dr. Loving. I thank the union team for strategically partnering with TAAACC. And most importantly, I want to thank the businesses who are interested in this program. We understand I understand as an entrepreneur, there are risks that must be taken in order to provide success. This is a risk that's been vetted. This is a program that we are in this together, and this is going to benefit the entire ecosystem of Black businesses in the state of Texas.